Good evening, YouTubers. It's Friday, September 14th, 2018, and we need to catch you up on where we've been and what we've been doing. As you may or may not know, we did our boondock. Well, if you watched our video, we did our boondocking in south of Wall, South Dakota, for 4 days, and then we went to Box Elder, where we got our new license plates and driver's licenses. There you go. There's what the trailer tags look like. There's our map, by the way. And we got the truck done. Truck was actually done before the trailer, even though they had the title for the trailer first. But they had overlooked it. So there's the one for the truck. Now, South Dakota does have license plate front and back, but we've opted not to use the front one. Number one, my kids have purchased us a plate that said Oma and Opa's Toy Hauler, and with the license plate hanging below it, it just didn't look right. So anyway, we're in Buffalo, Wyoming. This is our third and final day. No, third day here. We're going to be heading out in the morning to do some BLM land up in Montana. I want to show you what we've been doing while we were here. You're probably thinking, why didn't we record earlier? And it's like, well, we've been working, doing chores. We did a lot of cleanup. We did some new installs. We added one of those WeBoost antennas, which right out of the box really gave us an improvement. I'll show you inside where we put the booster. We also it increased the signal from 2 to 5 bars by installing that. So hopefully, if we're in some place where there's a very low signal, we'll get a better signal. So the other thing we did was, you can just barely make it out, we put a stinky hose locker under the coach. It seemed like every time we went to a dump station, it took me forever to dig out a hose out of the cargo area. So I want to make my job a little bit easier. So it's only going to open for one side. Keep your daydream. We won't have to worry about the stinky snake sliding down the road. This side is blocked by the stairway. And you're probably thinking, why put it way back here? Well, on this coach, they have a gas line that runs over halfway down the one side, and then that put the stinky thing holder right in front of the tire, and I can imagine a flat tire knocking it off the coach. Putting it back here, it's somewhat protected by the stairway. So that's two of the things that we worked on. So let me go inside here a minute. By the way, the name of this park is Deer Park. It's a Good Sam Park. Can you mute that? It's a Good Sam Park. And and we stayed here before on our way home from Yellowstone. So there's the new indoor antenna for our cell phone service, and then right below it is where I installed. Here, I'll give you just a little bit better look here. What we did is we ran the cable from the tower under the slide outside the coach. I put that wire protector underneath the coach with some clamps. It's sticky stuff, and we'll see what happens. They give you 1 30-foot, and they give you 1 and 2 15s. I took their 30 and used it, but I put my own 6-foot on. So the last and final mod, oh my goodness. I think she closed the door so I wouldn't see any. You wouldn't see the bed.
That's right.
But but anyway, here's our other mod. When we were boondocking, we had the living room area, the dinette area, stayed so much cooler. Now we could have put it here in the bathroom, but we already have one here in the bathroom. And I thought, yeah, I could replace it, but now we'll have 2 fans going. So the girls got their treats. I don't know what they're barking at. Do you want some fame? Huh? Is that what you want? Do you want some fame? You want to say hello to the camera? You want to say hello to Cadence and Caleb?
Connor,
I think I hear a growl. How about Connor and Beaner?
Carby.
Oh, bark louder. How about Carbon? How about Carbon? You want to say hi to Carbon? Huh? What are you looking for? Your food's right there. Go ahead, eat.
She can't eat with people watching her.
I know she can't. Go ahead, go eat.
Oh, now you
Oh, it's the sun shining. The sun's shining through the window off the camera, and that's what they're chasing. Probably can't see it from where you're at because it's under the camera. So we got about 338 miles. Yeah, look, almost still alive.
Thanks for showing my bedroom.
I tilted the camera up very quickly before they saw the bed.
I'm not a bed maker. Okay, it's out.
Yeah, hey, I got clean sheets though.
That's right. We did everything we could wash while we were here. We got the most immaculate bathroom and laundry room. I love this place.
Again, this is Deer Park in Buffalo, Wyoming. They also have a nice trail that you can walk, and you think, oh, it's just a grassy, in the woods kind of homemade trail. Well, we walked it last night, and our first impression was that. But we walked it tonight, and we spooked up 4 deer. So, hey, maybe that's why they call it Deer Park.
If I could give them a camping award, I would. I love this place.
Yeah, we do like this place.
Very peaceful.
So I got some propane, $2.50 a gallon. So we're ready to hit the mountains in the colder weather. Our heat's been coming on every night for the last 2 nights. It's been down in the 40s, so we're definitely know that fall is knocking on the door. Yep. First day we were here, not only did we do laundry, but we bought...
I went to the butcher and bought some meat. Do you want to see some? I can show you some.
If you want to show them. What was the name of that business?
It's called Buffalo Deer Processing.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, that's what they do. The name it was next to it.
Buffalo Meat Processing. Whatever.
No.
So anyway, don't look in my freezer. So I got some smoked pork chops.
Okay.
That is at it again.
Isn't that now? Turn them on their side. Look how thick these are, guys. And Terry and Scott, if you're watching, put it down more so they.
Well, I don't know
She
what
doesn't
the camera
understand.
is.
I'm trying to show the
up.
thickness of it. That's over an inch thick. They're smoked. We had some last night for dinner. Anyway, Terry and Scott, if you're watching, I also like my pork. I also like my pork chops with applesauce too. Now this is a 1.5-pound ribeye.
Ribeye steak.
Yeah. Now show them how thick that one is. Just about as thick as that pork chop, and 1.5 pounds. So Marie and I normally have to cut this one in half to make it consumable.
And
Bighorn Meat Cutting. That was the name of the place.
That's it. Tom and Lori.
Oh, wait a minute. You argued with me a minute
I'm
ago.
going to hit you on the head with some frozen meat. This is
And then this is our favorite.
garlic pepper bacon.
Yeah.
Tom and Lori.
Tom and Lori. No, well, come on. Be nice. Tom and Lori, we have a surprise for you. If we get the chance to see you back in October on our way back to Pennsylvania, we may let you make breakfast. How's that sound? Tom, be a good boy so you can have some.
Oatmeal for Tom.
Hey,
I think that was
be
it.
nice.
I
Oh, is that it?
got some ground beef.
Oh, yeah, well,
But that's just in a package.
yeah.
Oh, here, look, that has the name on it.
Well, I told you it was the Bighorn Meat.
Okay, you win.
Deer
Wiener.
processing.
You win.
Yeah, well, okay. Anyway, we got plenty of beef. We can now go boondocking again and not worry about not having enough to eat. If we run out of this, I'll have to go hunting or something.
We had enough to eat, even when we were boondocking. You're never going to starve in my house.
No.
And everybody knows that.
So anyway, the reason for this video, it's probably going to be easier for me to just upload it to you. We owe you a video from Mitchell, South Dakota on September 6th when we stopped at the Corn Palace. But it ended up being like 6 videos. And every time I sit down to try to edit it, somebody bother me, and then I forget where I was.
Is that you,
so,
Lynn? Is that you, Lynn?
I will eventually, hopefully, get some peace and quiet so I can do that. So until we get to that point, I'm going to give you this 11-minute video, and hope and wish you all a nice weekend. To all the people down in South Carolina and North Carolina, we're thinking about you. We've been watching the weather and Florence coming through, and all we could do is pray that that storm tries to get hair up its butt and start moving, because all that rain you're getting is can't believe it. It's unbelievable. It's crazy. So, okay, sign us off, girls. Bye.